Previously on Cowboy Way, Alabama.
Oh no! Oh, he fell off.
With the other guys out of commission, Cody was saddled with the brunt of the ranch work.
Me and you can work out a deal on splitting the commission.
You got yourself a deal, Mr. Michael.
But still managed to move forward with his specialty cow sale idea.
Now that we got the venue secure, it's getting the cattle.
Yeah. Little front porch. I could see myself like rocking, drinking coffee.
Bubba introduced Kaylee to their potential future home.
Honey, you're what forever looks like.
I'm just going to back up, and I'm not going to worry about this competition. Thank you, Kentucky.
Booger made a difficult decision that, while best for his horse, cost him the colt starting competition.
I cried. And I didn't know if it was because I was so proud of you, or if it's because I know how bad you wanted to compete.
And now, on this episode of the Cowboy Way.
You know, Mr. Jim, I'm putting on a sale on Frisco City at the end of the month.
Busy with planning his specialty cow sale,
Look what the cat drug up, Bubba.
Mr. Cash!
Cody brings in reinforcements in hopes to speed up the task at hand.
No!
But suffers an injury on the job.
Busted your head open, son.
Your day will come, whether you go back to Road to the Horse or not.
Booger returns from Road to the Horse and receives an unexpected opportunity.
Well, yeah, sounds pretty cool. I just got home, though, from being gone. I'm going to have to take care of some stuff around here first.
6 Yoli View ribeye steaks, 100% grass-fed.
Bubba continues researching the organic cattle industry.
Heck, man, why didn't you tell us about it? We might have wanted to done it with you.
One time that I decide I'm not gonna tell you about something.
And a steak dinner turns sour when tensions between the guys finally erupt.
But all I can tell you is if we all divorcing right now, we better divorce right now.
Get you a couple of handfuls and bring over here. Doing a good job, guys.
Mr. Jim?
Hey, Cody, how are you doing?
Good. How are you, sir?
Okay. Appreciate you coming out.
Hey, thanks for having me. You know, through the grapevine and little birds chirping around the Cattlemen's Association, I hear that the Alabama Sheriff's Boys Ranch needs some help working this cattle. And the man who runs it, Mr. Jim, is as good as they come.
You ready to teach these guys something?
Well, I mean, with all the help you got, I should have just stayed at home, made tater chips or something, huh?
I don't know about that.
I've been so busy with this cow sale lately, but I still find time to get out in the community so I can educate children about the cattle industry. This is really one of my passions in life because my little boy's gonna have a father that shows him how to do these things. These kids haven't.
We try to teach them work ethics.
That's good.
And values and morals and what good farm life teaches kids.
I remember when I was a kid having mentors or having people that I thought were really cool just to even speak to me. I can still remember that. And that just gave me just a fire inside just to go out and do better for myself. And maybe I can do something like that for these kids. Well, I'll do all I can for y'all. We'll work you a set of cows, and maybe y'all boys will learn something. Heck, I might learn something myself. A lot of people think that the Sheriff's Boys Ranch is a place for bad kids, and it's not. It's just for kids whose parents didn't have the means to raise them or get them in a good school or get them in some kind of extracurricular activity to keep them out of trouble. We'll get these cows sorted from these calves and get to work.
Sure, let's go.
Anything dealing with cattle or livestock teaches a kid responsibility and discipline, and that's what these kids need. They don't need to be stretched too far from a real home life, and that's what Mr. Jim's trying to give them. And what are we doing to the cows and calves?
We're worming the cows, and we're worming and blacklegging, give the calves a shot.
Okay. You boys ready to get your boots muddy?
Yes, sir.
That'll be just right. They won't be too crowded. That'll be just enough room.
That's good.
You actually got the most important job of the day right now. If we don't have cows to work, we can't work them. So you're bringing the cows to us. When I tell you to, you pull this. When I tell you to, you shut them. Hurry, hurry. All right, Mr. Jim, we need some feed. This is wormer. It's also going to help with fly control. We'll start at her neck, right here. Go all the way down her back. Pick up on her. There you go, big man. All right, boys, this one's done. Everybody say release the beast. Release the beast. All right. You know, what really amazes me about these kids is I show them one time and tell them one time, and they got it. They know exactly what to do. And I mean, you can tell they're eating it up and loving every bit of this cowboy work. Find you some loose skin, stick it in the skin, now push it in. You know what? You just could have saved that calf's life right there with that shot.
Yes, sir.
Once she's done, what do we say?
Release the beast.
Release the beast! And, you know, today I think that I was blessed more than these kids were. Boys, it's been a pleasure working with y'all. Y'all sure done good. Y'all learn anything today?
Yes, sir. It's always good to hit each side of the neck with an injection.
They don't get a sore. I mean, just to watch these kids and how much they wanted to work and be a part of it and just listen. What about you, big man?
I mostly just learn how to get them in here.
That's the most important job. If the cattle ain't coming up to shoot, we can't do our job.
That's right.
It was such a blessing to me that, man, I wish I could do more for them. And I'll be honest with you, I'll hire any one of these young men to come help me on the farm during the summer at any time. Well, Mr. Jim, if there's anything I can do, anything, I'll dang sure come by and help you.
Well, I appreciate that, Cody.
Yes, sir.
Maybe there's one thing you can do for me. I'm looking for some heifers.
Some heifers, huh?
Yes, sir.
You know, Mr. Jim, I'm putting on a sale on Frisco City at the end of the month.
Okay.
There'll be a bunch of pairs, be a bunch of bred heifers and open heifers and some
Okay.
bulls too. So if you know anybody, you know, kind of like you looking for a few,
Yeah.
10, 20, a pot load,
Right.
tell them about it, Mr. Jim. It'll be a good sale.
I'll do it.
You know, it'll be a free meal that day. On sale day, it'll be a free meal for everybody. So y'all come by and eat.
Well, it's free. I'll be there.
It just goes to show you, when you get out in the community and you do good for people and try to help people out, they'll help you out in return. Mr. Jim's looking for some cattle. I'm looking to sell some cattle. I mean, it's crazy how this business is just a big old circle and it just keeps going round and round and round. Well, Mr. Jim, I want to get back to my wife and my little boy.
Thanks so much, Cody.
Thank you, man, and I really enjoyed today, and tell them youngins I'll see them soon.
We'll do it.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, Mr. Jim. Look what the cat drug up, Bubba.
Mr. Cash.
How are you, Bubba Thompson?
Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?
Pretty good.
This morning I'm heading out to the pasture. Me and Bubba are gonna pen some cows and work the calves. Not a big deal, but it's a lot for two men to do. Booger's off at his competition at Road to the Horse, starting a colt. I just so happened to stumble upon Cash, and I'm here to tell you it's a godsend. I told him we dang sure needed some help today. I got my little boy's first haircut to get to, and so we'd like to get done as soon as possible.
I wouldn't mind getting done early too, so I can get headed back. It's still a ways.
Y'all want to get them worked? Get them penned, get them worked?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
It's gonna get hot for long. I got to go. The job this morning is pretty simple. We're gonna go out there and gather around these cattle, gather them up, and drive them to the pens. Once we get them in the pens, we're gonna separate the cows and the calves, work the cows first, work the calves next. It could turn into a job, but the fact is, my little boy's getting his first haircut today, and I promise you, I don't care what it takes, what I have to do, I'm not gonna miss that. All right, boys, let's go. Let's get these cattle moving.
Hey, go to the pens.
We got a couple heading across the dam, the rest of them should follow. You see that cow, Bubba?
Yeah, I see her.
She's real wormy. Y'all want to try to take her on? You think we ought to go ahead and just make it happen right here?
I say we worm her right here, and we'll give her some pink eye, too. We've got one cow out here. She doesn't feel too well, so we're just gonna go ahead and rope her right now and doctor her in the pasture and turn her back loose.
Kind of easing her out, boys. Hey, to her, Cash.
Now you did it. Oh.
Y'all got her caught, huh, fellas?
She's caught. Is your hand gonna let you doctor, Bubba?
I got. They stretch her out. Let me give her a shot of pink eye, too, before y'all let her up. I step off and doctor her. Go, girl. Hey, 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 hey. Whoop, whoop. Hey, 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 hey. Go on, baby.
Come on, cow. Come on, cow.
Hey, 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 hey.
Time to be cool on this stuff today. So time is of the essence here. We're gonna get these cattle worked, get them turned back out, and get on the road.
Hey, now. Hey, now, yeah. Got Hey, now. Hey.
Now we're ready. Head kill. Let's go, boys.
Hey.
Hep.
Hey. Right now, we're gonna separate the calves from the cows. I need to put the calves down into the pens. That way I can leave the mama cows back here in the shade. Once I get them sorted out, we're gonna process the cows.
I don't know if we'd ever got them cattle pinned today, Cash, if you hadn't been here.
I'm glad I could help. Glad I was in the area to give y'all a hand.
We appreciate you coming to help us, buddy. With Booger being gone and my hand being messed up, man, we wouldn't have been able to get this done.
Where's Booger at anyways?
He's supposed to be coming back from Road to the Horse.
Yeah.
That horse competition, that colt breaking competition.
Is it over?
Yeah, it's over.
I don't think it turned out for him like he hoped it would.
Well, I know he had to bow out. I mean, but he done it for the safety of the horse.
That's kind of like quitting, though, ain't it? Right now, I'm feeling a little let down because Booger went all the way out to Road to the Horse and left me and Cody to do all of this work, and then come to find out, he went and then quit. Seems like none of this was worth it. We know here since Booger's back now, we really got to get together, man, and talk about what the next direction of our company's going.
I know we do. I know we do. I'm trying to get through this day so I can get there to see that haircut. You know what I mean? I hate to be that way, but
all right. Well, I just know we got to do it pretty soon, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, he's getting squirmy.
I'd hate to start without him.
I know, me too.
Hey, how about you?
Keep him coming, Cash. Keep him coming, man. It's right. It's right.
Oh, my gosh. You better get up.
We're moving through these cattle pretty quick. I mean, we're getting to work, getting them in, getting them out. I mean, this is what it's all about. We have one cow gets in there and wants to lay down. And when she does, she can't get back up.
Can we open this?
Go ahead. And these squeeze chutes always have a pin that you can release the side gate, that you can let the cow out. Because, I mean, they designed this because this is going to happen working cattle.
There you go. You're hitting it now. That's it. It's moving.
Push on it hard, Harris.
Yeah. Keep stomping.
Come on, boys. I got time to jack for this. Uphill won't come out.
No, it ain't coming out.
As I'm trying to get this thing unstuck, I realize I ain't got enough meat on my bone. So Cash comes. So I go to the other side. I'm trying to relieve the pressure, whatever I got to do to get this cow out.
See it bumping up and hitting it, but it's got too much pressure.
Oh, whoa! Woo! You okay?
Do I look okay?
No.
Just chipped my tooth. I couldn't tell you exactly what happened. All I do know is I got hit. Woo! You're talking about hurt. And I got hit hard.
Hey, let me see your head.
Huh?
You're bleeding, Cod. When you're working cattle and processing cattle, your mind needs to be on your job. It doesn't need to be over here in left field worrying about a haircut. You all right, dude? You don't look good, I'm gonna be honest with you. Because it knocked the fire out of your head. You got a knot coming up on your head and you're bleeding.
I need to sit down.
You gotta keep your mind on what you're doing. It more or less hit you and grazed you. You busted your head open, son.
You know, we're pretty much done. All that's left is the calf. And I know I'm at this point more of a danger than I am help. Dude, I'm sorry, but I got to go.
We'll figure it out. We always do.
All right, I'm gonna go. We'll see y'all.
Yes, sir.
With Cody leaving, there won't be a problem for me and Cash to finish up this job. I know I've got one bad hand right now, but Cash is a heck of a cowboy. I'm pretty good help, too. We'll turn them all out, the job will be done. That's why I like to work them right there, son.
Coming up.
I almost missed his haircut because of something that could have been totally avoided because nobody's got their head in the game. I'll tell you right now, I'm not gonna live my life coming home at dark every day so tired I ain't got time to kiss my little boy goodnight before we went to sleep. I'm not gonna do it no more.
Look, he's getting a little aggravated, and I know you have somewhere to be.
Yeah.
I hate to even say this, but we might need to just get started. Carter is now a little over 2 years old, and my little buddy didn't have a lot of hair when he was born, so it's taken a while to get us to the point of his first haircut. So today, Brandy's gonna give him a little trim. I'm so sorry. Oh, Dada. Dada. Oh, baby, I'm sorry he's not here. I'm so sorry. Hey, who was that? Look. Look, there's Daddy. Daddy.
What's wrong? Come here.
He doesn't like this.
Did Miss Brandy cut?
Look, Daddy.
Hey, you already cut some?
Just a little. We're waiting on you to finish.
As I'm pulling up to our place and I see my wife, my little boy, Miss Brandy out there, I can tell that they're struggling. My little boy's face is red as a beet. I mean, he's hot, he's aggravated. I'm disappointed, not in them, in myself.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, Bubba.
This is important. This is a milestone in a child's life and in a parent's life. Carter's my first kid. I'll never get to experience this again. And I almost missed it. I'm sorry I wasn't here. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Bubby.
So sorry.
You had a bad day, Daddy.
You dropped it?
You want to try again?
Say no, ma'am.
No. No.
No. Randy, we'll pay you whatever we owe you, sweetie, but I'm just gonna let him.
Okay.
I should have been here to start with. Come here. It breaks my heart because I should have been here from the start, and I wouldn't. But I'm here now. So the best thing we can do is make the best of a bad situation and comfort him. I mean, that's what a dad's for. That's what every dad's for, to be there for their children, to be there when they need them. I spent a whole day working cows that should have been working 2 hours and almost missed his haircut because of something that could have been totally avoided because nobody's got their head in the game. Nobody. I mean, Bubba's hands hurt. He can't do a whole lot. I get that. But at the end of the day, we weren't prepared. In the past, our business has never affected our family life. Now it is. And I know that's business, and I know that can happen. But it's not gonna happen with me and my family. After today and the way I feel right now, this just reaffirms the fact that us moving forward with that cow sale by ourselves.
Well, look, as long as you feel like you're in your best place, that's all you can take care of, you know, is you.
Well, I know one thing. I feel like Booger, Bubba, and I right now are just running in circles. And I'm not gonna waste no more time or spend no more energy and almost miss precious opportunities with my family because I'm trying to make things work.
Yeah.
It's not paying no dividends back.
Booger?
Hey, Grandma.
When'd you get back?
A couple hours ago.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm definitely disappointed. Road to the Horse meant so much to me and didn't really work out like I had planned, but now that I'm back home and it's all over with, there's no doubt that I need to go and kind of unwind, and there's not a better place to do that than going and visiting with Grandma.
Booger, I watched you on Road to the Horse, and you were great. I loved every minute of it. And Papa would have really been proud, but Papa was probably sitting on a post there watching you anyway.
I know Papa would have thought it was pretty neat me getting to go up there.
Yeah.
I probably just overthought everything, put too much stress on me. I think about like some money like that, and I think about me and Jacqueline needing property, and I need to find her a house, and that money like that could sure enough go to it.
Yeah. Booger, I know Jacqueline wants a house, and I can understand that. And I hope and pray that one day something will happen that you'll find one, but your day will come, whether you go back to Road to the Horse or not. It always happens for a reason.
Oh, ringing. There's Dan Keene right there. You remember Dan, my pen wrangler?
I sure do.
As I'm talking to Grandma, I get a call from my buddy Dan. Hey, Dan. Yeah? He's wanted me to come out to Austin and help him out. He's kind of got himself in a bind now, and he's needing some more help. He's got horses stacked up around there that needs training, not counting a lot of people that needs help as well. Well, yeah, it sounds pretty cool. I just got home, though, from being gone. I'm gonna have to take care of some stuff around here first. And I definitely need to talk to Jacqueline and see what's on her mind. Okay? All right, buddy, sounds good. Talk to you later. I'll see you. Daggum Dan wants me to come out there and work with him a little bit now.
That sounds good. I think that's a great opportunity, son. Really good.
I've had focused on this event for quite a while now, so everything past it, I just kind of kept that area blank. Less to think about.
Yeah.
You know, Road to the Horse has been like a big bubble to me. I mean, that's all I've been focused on was reading rules, starting colts, driving, meeting people. And now that it's over, I mean, the job offer from Dan sounds really good, but I need to go talk to the guys. We've got to figure out something with our partnership. I have to see what's going on. I have to see what's on Jacqueline's mind as well. And talk to her about going out there. So.
Yeah, you're married now, so you need to talk to your wife first.
I'm getting better about that.
That's good.
Talking and listening. I feel a lot better after I meet with Grandma. She really puts my mind to ease. She always has some good advice, and you know, I know that woman loves me, and I've got a great family all around me that does. So hey, At the end of the day, I didn't win the competition, but I come out a champ.
Love you.
Love you too.
Coming up, I want to get into the organic cattle,
Yeah.
but if it don't taste good, then I can't stand behind the product.
Andy, come here, baby.
You know, that outfit you just put on her is going to be ruined in a minute.
Everything.
Look at her getting in the dog crate. Andy, what are you doing right now? What are you doing? Get out of that.
She needs friends other than our dogs. What you cooking us?
Well, you know, I was doing some research and I found this farm called Jolie View Farms, and they raise a lot of organic, you know, beef and chickens and hogs, and so I ordered some steaks. I want to see how they taste and see what the difference is between the farm-raised organic beef versus the store-bought. I've recently been doing some research about the organic cattle industry because through the Faith Cattle Company website, we received an email from a man who was an investor. He wants to see if I would come on board and be interested in raising organic cattle for him. I've been trying to do my homework, and I've recently come across an organic farm in Texas called Jolie View Farms. I bought some steaks from him. There's the store-boughts.
Okay.
And here are the steaks that I picked up from that farm. They don't they? You can definitely tell. I mean, look how much lighter these are versus that.
Right. I don't know much about steak. And let's be honest, I don't stare at my food before I start eating it. But Bubba is pointing out all the differences between these two steaks. And just to the naked eye, I can see that the organic ribeye is way better than the store-bought.
I'm just trying to do a little, you know, all the research I can because I want to get into the organic cattle.
Yeah.
But if it don't taste good, then I can't stand behind the product.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. If Bubba does a job, he is 100% in. So I'm not surprised that he found an organic farm in Texas to buy steaks from. And now we're gonna do a little taste testing. It's not bad.
Store-bought.
Okay.
All right, here you go. I'm gonna get a big piece.
Shocker.
I've kind of had grass-fed before, and it didn't taste too good, so I'm a little bit nervous. That is much better, isn't it?
That has so much more flavor than this one.
But as I start to eating it, it's amazing. It's good, clean. It feels, you know, it's healthy, clean for you, and I'm kind of already hooked. That's amazing how much difference that is.
Mm-hmm. So does that help your feelings?
Yeah, it does help my feelings, and I honestly, something that tastes that good, I could definitely stand behind that. And if we started raising these organic cattle, I'm gonna see if I can reach out to Jolie View Farms and see if they might, you know, give me some pointers and kind of show me a few things if they don't mind. Because I'd really be interested in growing some of this cattle like this.
Never hurt to ask.
There are a billion moving parts when it comes to putting on a cow cell. And so far, I got a venue, but now the work really starts. Now we gotta secure the cattle. What you got here wanting to sell?
The ones that I would put in is all those orange tag cows. They're gonna be 5 and younger.
How many will be in this little group?
There'll be 10 head.
10? They sure enough fancy. I have your word on consigning them?
Yeah.
That's a deal, man.
Thank you, buddy.
I appreciate you, Jason. For our first specialty sale, I'm looking for just pure quality, not numbers. I don't care if I got 200 head. I want the kind of cattle that you just can't go to a sale every day during the week and buy. The kind of cattle that you have to come to our sale and buy. Jordan Lowe, what are you doing out in the middle of a cotton field?
Just fiddling around. What you up to?
You know I don't come by unless I want something.
That's the dang truth.
I've got Bremer cattle, Angus cattle, purebred cattle. I've got quarter crop. I've got 3/8. But the middle of the pack, what I'm really looking for is some good black and red bald-faced cows for my cow sale. And that's why I'm here today.
I got some.
They good too, I heard.
They pretty nice.
What will it take for me to get you to consign them in my sale?
Why wouldn't I want to do that?
Why wouldn't you want to do that? I won't charge you a penny to PO them. I won't charge you a penny for the hay. I won't charge you a penny for the hauling. Just bring them and try it one time.
We'll do it.
For sure.
For sure.
Well, I'll be dang. That was easier than I thought it was. Hey, you used to be taller, didn't you? Right now, everything's looking good. I've got a lot of cattle secured, and these cattle will make money. I'm excited for the sale. I mean, it's gonna be a good one, and I'm looking forward to it.
Hi.
Say, hey, Mama.
Hi, Mama.
Here you go, sugar.
Thanks. What are these for?
Well, I know how bad you like sunflowers, and ours aren't growing yet, so I'm gonna stop and pick them for you.
Thank you. Well, I've been waiting on you to get home, too.
Really?
Yes, you got an important email today. Flowers? You want Mommy's flowers? Yeah. Here you go.
Honey, there's your groceries, too.
Thank you.
Hello, Bubba. My name is Glenn Boudreau. My wife, Ani, and I own Jolie View Farms. We got your message, and we wanted to thank you for taking an interest in our farm and why we have chosen to go the grass-fed route. We could have a phone call, but Ani and I think it would be best if you came down for a visit. We would love to show you around the farm and teach you more about our best practices. Would something like that interest you? Heck yeah. If so, let us know when might be best for you to join us for a visit. We would love to meet you in person. Thank you for your time, Glenn and Honey Boudreau of Jolie View Farms. So I wrote Jolie View Farms, and they answered me back. They've invited me out there to their farm. I'm gonna get to see their operation, and I cannot wait to get out there because I'm really excited about this organic situation. This looks like I'm gonna have to be traveling back to Texas.
I know, and you know I hate you traveling. But if this can lead to you being home 100% of the time or 90% of the time, then go. I'll pack your bags. Ever since we got the email from the investors, I can tell Bubba has so many things on his mind. Plus, the fact that Bubba is willing to learn even more from the organic farm in Texas that is grass-fed, it shows me just how serious he's taken this offer. But at the same time, nothing is official. We still haven't met the investors, so this could totally fall apart.
Well, let's go inside and put these flowers in water and put the groceries up and plan my trip to Texas.
Let's do it. Come on, Andy.
Come on, honey.
Let's go put the flowers in water. Yeah.
Coming up.
So I can't even look at that calf right there. I can't believe how good he looks. I'm glad that I got to come out here and see this. And I mean, you guys, y'all know what y'all are doing. Howdy.
Howdy, how you doing? Welcome to Jolie View Farms.
Thank you, I'm Bubba.
Hi, I'm Honey Boudreau.
How you doing,
My
man?
husband, Glenn.
Glenn Boudreau.
Hey, Mr. Glenn, how
He's our
y'all doing?
This is Miss Chicory.
Henry.
Hey, Henry.
Robert.
Hi, I'm Robert.
Hey, Robert.
I'm dear.
Hey, man, what's going on, boys?
We're about to start breakfast on the back porch. Want to join us?
I'm always up for a good
Let's
meal.
go.
All right.
right.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me. So I'm pulling up to Jolie View Farms, and as I pull up, I'm greeted by Mr. Glenn and his wife, Honey. As soon as I walk up, they invite me to breakfast. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna turn down a meal.
Why don't you start by telling us why you're down here and what your hopes are to do back in Alabama and so on.
I want to try something new.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm trying to gather all the information that I can from ranchers like y'all and see if I can't take something away from you guys and put it in, into my perspective and use it on my place.
Good.
Y'all are all strictly grass-fed out here, right?
Absolutely.
I'm thinking about experimenting with fodder. You guys know what fodder is?
No, not.
I've heard of it, but
It's-
I've just educate me if you
Okay.
would.
It's grown hydroponically in a controlled environment. You take 10 pounds of barley seeds, you spread it out into a tray, and it goes into a building that has 24/7 UV lighting in it, and it's under a misting system. And from the time you put that fodder in that tray, 10 days later, that fodder is up to 8 to 10 inches tall.
My goodness.
And it's got a root mat in it that's 2.5, 3 inches thick. And it's got high protein in it.
Uh-huh.
So not only am I growing my own feed, it's all in a controlled environment. I don't have to worry about the elements, the weather, nothing like that. I just gotta make sure the power don't get cut off. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. Let me ask you this, everything we're eating here is from this farm, and and it's all grass-fed.
Everything.
It's good and clean tasting.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Like I feel like I could eat all of this here
Yes.
and not feel, ooh,
That's
afterwards.
right. That's right, because you don't have all that additive and corn and sugar and molasses and all that stuff, just stuff up in the meat so that your body has to process that out, much less growth enhancers or appetite stimulants. We don't give them any chemicals at all.
Y'all aren't giving any
No,
of that
sir.
to them?
No, sir. They
No
eat,
hormones, no nothing?
they live just the way God intended.
All of this food here, they raised on this ranch, and it's all grass-fed. You know, it's healthy, clean for you, and it's amazing. Hey, if it means eating healthier or providing healthier food to more people, I'm all for it. Well, guys, I tell you what, I don't want to get too full, because I know you probably got some stuff planned for me to do.
That's right. We got some work to do. You ready to get on it?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right.
All right. Glad y'all enjoyed it.
Yes, ma'am. It's delicious.
Bubba, I want you to meet Cody, our top hand here.
Hey, Cody, how you doing,
Hi,
buddy?
Bubba. Cody Williams.
He works under Clay, and anytime we need a little extra help, this is the man that provides it. He's good at what he does.
Good deal.
Okay.
So I'll be in good hands then, huh?
Yes, sir. Y'all go take a look at the cattle.
All right.
Let us know what you think.
Yes, sir. I would love to have a huge operation like Mr. Glenn's. So right now we're gonna get on our horses right out into the pasture. I'm gonna get to see their operation, and I cannot wait to get out there because I'm super excited. I love this place. Man, I tell you, I've never seen a set of cows that look that good on just straight grass. I really hadn't. They're all good and full, clean, got good shiny coats on them.
Yes, sir.
Why do they not have flies on their backs?
Well, partly because we rotate them cattle from pasture to pasture, right? So the larvae hatch out over here in this pasture where the cattle were at, but by the time the larvae hatch and they become a fly, we've already moved the cattle over to another section, so when they hatch out, they don't have a host anymore.
That's something that I could sure enough use in my program right there.
I mean, it's amazing what Mother Nature will give you, you know, if you work it right. And
what about worming them? Y'all have to, since they're on nothing but grass, you got to worm the cattle every 6 weeks or what?
No, we don't worm. We just keep rotating them cattle so they never get down to where the worms live, you know, where they're not picking up those parasites.
That's amazing. There wasn't a fly on any of them. It's amazing. Seeing what I've seen today with the way the cattle look on just straight grass, it looks like it's working. I mean, obviously the proof is in the cattle and the calves. I can't even look at that calf right there. I can't believe how good he looks, and he hadn't had no feed.
Slick, isn't it?
Slick. No flies. I'm glad that I got to come out here and see this. And I mean, you guys, y'all know what y'all are doing, and y'all are doing it well, that's for sure.
We appreciate that.
Well, Cody, man, I appreciate you bringing me out here and showing me what all you've been doing, man. You're a heck of a hand, and you can definitely tell that by looking at the cattle.
Yes,
you sure know what you're doing. Mr. Glenn's ranch manager got a real nice operation right here. The more we go into it and talk about techniques of running the business, the more I know that I need to head that direction.
Y'all made it, huh?
Yeah, we were hoping y'all turn that air conditioner on for us.
You don't enjoy this 100-degree heat?
I don't know about enjoying it. I'm kind of used to it, though.
Yeah, we sit
Cody,
outside a lot.
you.
Hey, Cody,
Thank you.
thanks for your help.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
hey, and
All
Cody,
right.
thank you, buddy, for taking me out there,
Thank you,
buddy.
Bubba.
Sure enough, man. I appreciate y'all having me out here. I've learned a lot today, and I feel like we're family.
Well, good, good. And we're going to come see you in Alabama.
I hope you do.
Hey,
Sure.
wait a minute. I forgot. I got a little something for you.
Okay,
Yeah, we have something we want to give you.
okay.
Here we go. Got you some steaks.
Look at here, look at here.
6 Jolie View ribeye steaks, 100% grass-fed.
Man, oh man, you don't have to do this now. I appreciate it.
No, we want y'all to enjoy it.
Today was a great day. They're wonderful people, and their knowledge is priceless, and I'm very thankful for that. The guys and our wives will sure enough enjoy this.
All right,
Good,
man.
good, good.
Thank y'all for having
Well,
me
and good
again.
luck with your operation.
Here.
I hope it works out.
Thank you.
I hope
We're
your
going to miss
operation
you.
works
You
out.
come back anytime.
Cody, I
Yeah.
appreciate it, buddy.
Hey, no
Sure
problem.
enough, man.
Anytime.
Great seeing
Yeah.
you.
Thank y'all now. See ya.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Be careful on the highway.
Come back again soon.
Coming up. Dan Keynes want me to come out to Austin.
A job in Texas. Considering it, like really,
It's going to help my business.
but Booger,
Meet more
what
people.
about this business?
And all of a sudden, we're in a little bit of a slump, and it's just like it's the end of the world here. You know, in the past couple of months, a lot of things have changed around here. Being business partners with your best friends, it can be tough. And now that Booger's back from Road to the Horse, I really want us to put our heads together and come up with a plan and go forward. Not to mention, there's no better way for a cowboy to finish his day than eating a good old steak.
Now that Road to the Horse is over with, it seems like I got more opportunities, but there's a lot more stuff to be done. Like the offer from Dan sounds really good, but at the same time, I need to talk to the guys. We've got to figure out something with our partnership. There's just a lot going on.
You know, the future of the company is uncertain. Booger's been back and forth to Austin training for Road to the Horse. Now he's just getting back from Kentucky from Road to the Horse. I've been working on the cow sale. Bubba's been doing whatever Bubba's been doing. Like, we can't all just be cohesive. We can't be all just on the same page. And frankly, it's really disheartening. You know what? Bubba invited us today to come by in his house and eat a steak. And I promise you one thing about Bubba Thompson. He can cook a steak.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on?
Another minute or so.
I like mine medium rare. That gratuity grows down if you burn that steak now.
All right.
Booger, Bubba, and myself started out as friends, best friends, and we started a cattle business together. And, you know, I've been so busy with this cow sale lately, but I still can feel that we're off. I mean, we hadn't been on a job together in a while. We haven't talked in a while. So I don't know where us three guys stand right now.
Boys, it's good to be right here relaxing.
Bubba, that's a good steak. Flank steak.
What y'all been doing since I've been up there? Sound like y'all was all over the place.
Oh, my gosh.
Y'all come up with anything we could do to make a little bit of money?
Man, I will be honest with you, I hadn't even thought about no more, Booger.
Hard idea, wasn't it?
So these guys reached out to me from Arizona, and they don't know anything about the cattle business, but they know about organic. They grow organic food, and they want to grow organic feed for cattle. And what they told me is that this organic feed is 3 times as high in protein than normal feed, and it also puts twice as much weight on them a day as what our programs do. I mean, heck, if it's half the cost in feed, but puts twice as much weight on the cattle, then let's try it. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it.
But how'd you get a hold of these people about this deal?
I haven't told Booger and Cody about this yet because I've done the legwork to see if this deal is gonna work out. Still don't know if it's even gonna happen. This guy just messaged me, say, hey Bubba, you know, I know your background on nursery business, and this is what I'm trying to do. I'm in the organics. I don't know anything about cattle. Would you be interested in doing it?
Hey, man, why didn't you tell us about it? We might have wanted to done it with you.
Well, I didn't bring you guys into it because I don't even know if it's gonna work. You already had your plate full with the cow sale. You already got your situation with the horse thing. So what, you want me to come at you and say, hey, this guy wants us to grow organic beef. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know. I'd have went ahead and brought it up, though. I mean, I'd felt better if you'd have went ahead and told me about it beforehand, so I know, you know, you put a lot of research and time into it. I just wish that you'd have just mentioned it to me, but...
And one time that I decide I'm not gonna tell you about something because you're loaded up with your plate, you're loaded up with your plate. Harris and I have spent a lot more time around each other than you and I have because you've been gone, so I know how Harris is feeling. I just decided I'm gonna go through this, dig through this, do all the leg work to see if it's even worth it. And you know what? It might be worth it, and if it is, I can promise you one thing, that invitation will be there on the table for y'all to do something with it if you want to. All I do is think about business. All I do is think about making money to support my family. I don't think about putting on rodeos or doing horse clinics. I think about Faith Cattle Company and how I can make it bigger and better. They're not thinking about that. They're over here worried about stuff that doesn't even matter. We're all three in this together. I'm mad now.
Coming up.
I'm not in a slump in my life. That's the thing. The only thing I got slumping is a partnership, and it's not going anywhere, and it's taken away from everything else that I have going on. Y'all can holler at me if y'all come up with any other great ideas. That's me.
Bubba, I won't be honest with you, man. I don't know nothing about no organic deal, but I am passionate about a cow sale.
Yeah. And I don't have time to help you with a cow sale.
Well, heck, you've been off Road to the Horse. Have you come up with anything?
Biggest thing I come up with is I know I need to focus on my stuff. Dan Keenes want me to come out to Austin and work for him, and that's the direction I think I should go. We're trying to figure out a reason to stay in partnership, and it's just taken away from everything else we got going on.
A job in Texas, considering it, like really,
I'm considering going out working with another trainer, and that ain't gonna do nothing but advertise me. It's gonna help my business.
But Booger, what about this business?
Yeah, you're just asking us if we've thought of anything. Obviously, you've been thinking about nothing but yourself on this one.
That's a good
point. What
point.
business? Y'all haven't come up with anything to make money with, so I've been thinking, considering this, so I gotta do something.
I come up with a great way to make money. I thought, a great way to make money.
I'm not against the cow sale at all. I just can't devote myself to it. And I wouldn't be the right person putting all the weight on you than stepping in
in the 5th quarter.
That's my issue with this whole deal right now.
That's
I feel
what's
like all the weight's
going
falling
on.
down on, heck,
Whoever.
honestly, the last few weeks, feels like it's been me.
Been all on him. I've been hurt, and heck, the majority of it has been
I'll
on
tell
him.
you right now, I'm not gonna live my life coming home at dark every day so tired. I ain't even got time. I have not been home in the last month and been able to kiss my little boy goodnight before we went to sleep. Last month.
I know the feeling. I've been super busy road to the horse, but do you blame me? Should I turn that down?
I'm blaming this situation. I'm not gonna do it no more. I ain't gonna spend one more ounce of my energy trying to think of something to come up with. Just not going to. As we finish up eating, the conversation starts turning sour. You can tell that everybody's got some stuff on their mind they hadn't said in a while, on their heart, whatever it may be, and things start coming out. And some of it's old stuff, some of it's brand new stuff, some of it's stuff that I never even thought was there, but obviously it is. A lot of this stuff's been bottled up for a long time, and it's fixing to come to a head and explode.
And all of a sudden, we're in a little bit of a slump, and it's just like it's the end of the world here. We're in a slump. That stuff happens in business. That happens in relationships, happens in marriages, that you get in a slump, then you figure out a way to come together, or you don't come together. But all I can tell you is if we all divorcing right now, we better divorce right now then.
I'm not in a slump in my life. That's the thing. The only thing I got slumping is a partnership, and it's not going anywhere, and it's taken away from everything else that I have going on. I got plenty of people I can trade cattle with and work cattle for and do that, and here I come over here and share the rest of it. I mean, you see what I'm saying?
You got to ride for the brand. If you want to be part of this deal and be a partner in this deal, then be a partner. But don't be there for the good times when you're ready to draw a check. And then when you got extra work, throw it to us, because that's what partnership's all about. I'm not gonna keep giving all these cuts out to everybody if I'm gonna get completely cut out of their deal. Time out. Faith Cattle was going, and then we all got together and then partnered up. So we all worked together to make it run. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I don't feel like it's being fair. If I'm sitting here feeding cattle, doing all the work, and I know a partnership is to have each other's backs, but at the end of the day, when your hand was hurt when you was at Road to Horse, you know who fed? You know who took care of everything? Me. Me.
Yeah.
But you're drawing a check, you're drawing a check. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying, I got my stuff to worry about. I've got my horse training operation, and I've got my cattle business to worry about. I was doing that beforehand, and hey, now it's starting a bunch of problems. It's becoming more of a problem than what it is.
So what do y'all suggest we do?
It's simple. I've got my own business, and I'll run my own business, and I'll handle that, and that's the way I feel. But y'all can holler at me if y'all come up with any other great ideas. That's me.
Bubba, I said we check the statements, check the inventory. Let's disperse.
That'll be fine, man. I'll get Kaylee to handle that. And before anything's cashed or run to the bank, I'll let y'all all three look at it.
Appreciate the steak.